preparing your taxes, and you could be eligible for a larger refund. And here with me is Lorra Brown, and she's CEO of LBE Consulting and CPA, to tell us all about that. We're talking about earned income tax credits. Lorra, what is an earned income tax credit?
An earned income tax credit is a tax that is for low income to moderate income families. It depends on the dependent children or the yearly household income. So if it's under $53,000 a year, then most likely you can qualify.
And what do you need to do to qualify for the earned income tax credit?
Well, this year the IRS has a EITC assistance, and so you can go out to irs.gov and you can look and put your information in that will put your household qualifications, and if you have dependent child or children, and it'll also tell you your estimated credit.
Tomorrow, you mentioned you're having an awareness day. What is the location and time of that?
So all the different VITA centers, anyone that prepares free tax returns, they will have the EITC Awareness Day, which is in its 10th annual day. So if you make under $54,000, you are eligible to have a tax return prepared for free.
And $54,000 is still a great salary, and so you get more money back. What is the average refund that you can get back on an EITC?
Well, last year for 2014 for claims for Louisiana, it was $1.4 billion, and the average credit was $2,800.
That's great. I know a lot of people probably don't know this, that they are eligible for this.
No, a lot of people don't. It's 4 out of 5 people that will utilize the credit, and so this year we are trying to bring awareness to get 5 out of 5 because a lot of people are leaving money on the table.
What should you ask do you have any tips that you should make sure of when you are preparing your tax, or if you're having someone prepare your tax for you?
Yes, if you're having a preparer to prepare your tax, you want to make sure that they sign your tax return. You want to make sure that they put their PETN on there, which is their preparer identification number on there. Never sign a blank tax return. And also make sure that you're eligible for the EITC credits, because one of the things that can happen is your tax return could be delayed, denied, and you also could possibly be denied the credit from 2 to 10 years.
What is your recommendations on getting your tax return as far as doing it yourself compared to going to maybe H&R Block or CPA to do it?
My suggestion is, if you're going to do it yourself, use one of the free tools out there that is income-based, and that would be at a VITA center. They have training that they have to go through, and if you're going to use an H&R Block or a CPA, then you want to make sure that they know the EITC laws and that they know the information, and make sure that the tax return is correct, because ultimately you are responsible for that return.
If you file both of your children as dependents, can you also receive the earned income tax credit as well?
Well, the earned income tax credit is based upon your income, and if those children are qualifying children. So once again, those are different regulations. It's complex, but they have to make sure that they are a qualifying child. It can be, today we have non-traditional homes where grandparents are taking care of children. So we really need to make sure that we assess each person's tax differently and make sure that they're just qualified for the credit.
So there is a possibility you could get my refund back as children, dependent children, and income tax credit?
Yes.
Do you have any more tips on preparing your taxes?
I would just say, just make sure that you're using someone that is very reputable, someone that knows the tax law. Make sure that they explain to you what is on the tax return. Just don't sign off on anything, and then just know all your options. If you're looking for different tax benefits, make sure that you understand what your state offers, because there are currently 29 states that offer EIC as well. So you want to make sure that they are knowledgeable on the deductions that you can get or the tax credits.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lorra, for joining us. And you saw Lorra's number on the screen. You can go to myirclements.com to get that number again. If you missed it, there we go. There it is. And you can call Lorra if you have any questions. And up next, we'll have the details of the upcoming downtown gallery art crawl that's ahead on Louisiana Living.